All right, guys. We're live. It's a bit cold out. I wasn't even outside for very long, and I'm like, geez, Louise, it's got a cold to it. I want to bring you by something that might be coming in the future. Hold on, let me not give away too much information as to where it is. As to where it is. This little building right there might be coming into my life in the future. I'm gonna try to keep a secret. I know nobody's in here, but I'm gonna post this as a video later, so it'll be out there in the world. So I don't want it to be. But oh well. I mean, even if people do know, I'm not like doing anything really secretive here. So I'm tempted to go get something naughty to break my fast this morning, but I really shouldn't. I feel like every day I could break my fast with like 3 hash browns and some like sausage or something and bacon every morning. Every morning, probably at least 6 days a week, consistently. I kind of just ran a yellow, well, red light. I'll call it an orange light. How about that? This vehicle is so loud. Starting to get a bit of a neck from eating all this junk food and milk and stuff. I'm assuming that's what it's from, just being junky, living junky. Dude, this vehicle rattles on the inside now. I've never heard it until today. It's actually warm now. My fingers are literally like almost, I don't want to say freezing cold. They're not frozen like ice cubes, but my fingers are so cold. So cold. Oh, it feels so good on my hand. Afterpay notifications. I got a code for Afterpay. Is that literally just like a thing? Oh, that feels so good on my hand. Oh, I forgot I'm going here, guys. I forgot I'm going. Oh, there's like a military truck here or something, guys. What the heck? You see that? That's kind of weird, huh? That's kind of weird. Oh shit. All right, we just got us a parking spot here, guys. Look at that. That's like a military vehicle, guys. Think I can get in trouble for recording now? Huh? Oh, this heat feels so good on my hands, guys. Is that a turret or a satellite? What the heck is that? What is that? Like a gunner seat? Are we about to go into war? What is happening? Dude, this is so warm on my fingers, dude. So warm. No, I don't want to have my phone posted up. That might look a little weird, huh? That might be a little weird, huh? I guess I am a little weird, huh? I wish I had a titty pocket. I would throw it in a titty pocket. I would throw it in a titty pocket. I don't want to be the guy that's just posted up recording things, though, too. I got to figure out what I want to do. I got to figure out what I want to do. I kind of want to just go in there. It's kind of strange having a phone going live doing that, but it is what it is. Okay. Uh-huh. There's literally a glazed donut left.
Oh, I'm like all in the way. I'm not.
Oh, yeah, I just grabbed a donut out of the cake. Huh? A little bit, trying to. Politely. I'll leave very soon.
You know what? Yeah, thanks for words with you. We got 3 of them. We got the grape, the watermelon, and the pineapple. We did all and made our own. And he wasn't gonna let me. So I was gonna eat it.
Just walk up and grab a donut.
Oh, just FYI, she doesn't like saying no, so ask her my question all the time. So maybe it was only 2 seconds. I didn't feel bad. They didn't do anything. I only round up. Are you coming back on here, Jess? Not unless you need me to. I'm gonna do crop. No, I know she's going out to smoke. I'm going here. Would be honored. It's no water for I know, I see that.
Like I grabbed the donut. There's literally just one sitting there. Like, come on, how long is it gonna last? Surprised it lasted this far. I don't worry about it. Surprised it lasted this long. I'm on live. I got 12 people watching me eat a donut soon. Yay! Ah, thank you. All right, all right. Dude, the donut had no chance. How's everybody doing today? I'm not ignoring everybody. I'm just got the munchies. I'm breaking my fast. Where's my mom's car at? They were all sold out of donuts, but like, I think they had this one and they had like literally one other donut. They had 2 donuts and a bunch of cookies. I'll be honest with you. I know sweets are bad in the morning, sweets are bad all day, but I'm not about to eat a goddamn cookie for breakfast. If it tasted good, I would, but in my mind, a cookie usually doesn't even sound good in the morning. A donut, a brownie wouldn't even sound that good, but a donut. Mm-mm-mm. Let's see how they drive over it. Right through it, like they don't even care. Just mud. I usually don't lick my fingers, but dude, I swear to God, I'm like, my like, what do you call it? Not diabetes, but my insulin, all that stuff's kicking in where I'm like, sugar. Sugar. I need to wash my hands, huh? How's everybody doing today? Anybody in the chat? Anybody in the chat? What I got turned? You know how like wind chimes make that metally sound, but it's also like a metal. If you imagine a metal being blown into a bubble and like chinged off, it like it does that through this car now. I think it's where the muffler or whatever's actually went all the way, like rusted all the way through the or something. Whoa, I flipped camera on you. We can do that too, guys. Well, make sure there's no cops out here. I don't really want to get stopped and have to explain myself with a phone in my hand. What's up, beautiful people? Much love. Thank you for the comment, Colton. Starting to wonder where everybody's at in the chat. You guys got to lighten it up in here, liven the mood a little bit. Give me something to talk about. Give me something to read. There's my car right there, guys. Bann, BANN. Look at the license plate. These people probably think I'm in the way, but really I'm parking. People are really entitled around here sometimes. Not everybody, but a lot of people. Like those people, they about just crashed into me for the simple fact that I knew I was parking here and they didn't know that. They literally would have hit me if I wouldn't have pulled into where I was pulling. And then what would have happened is they would have said, well, he didn't get out of the way. Yeah, well, not everyone follows the rules. There's rules. Oh my gosh, I can smell it now. I might call the owner of this vehicle and tell him this is not my vehicle. I might call him and tell him real quick that I'm hearing sounds from it. It's like wind chimes, dude. Like those metal wind chimes when you hear them just rustling against each other. It's exactly like that. Cover this damn door up with some sheets and blanket. I don't even care. I got a Cobra Kai blanket down there. First time wearing a winter coat in a minute. I mean, other than casually around my house. 420 has the suspect eye on. What's so suspect here? It's just a guy on live just hanging out. What's the problem? Or are you talking about that armored vehicle with the gunner in the top that I was just at the gas station? Got donut glazing all over it. Glazed donut icing all over it. Trevor says what? What? What's the what about? Now we're starting to get some engagement, guys. What's up, everybody? How's everybody doing today? Let's get some comments going. You got hair all over you, girl. You got hair all over you. What, baby? You want booty spankings? Who doesn't like a good booty spanking, right, guys? All right, I'll be honest with you. I planned on eating 2 donuts there. They didn't have the 2 donuts I planned to eat. So I believe we are about to have our normal bacon for the day. I eat bacon typically 7 days a week. So we're going to go ahead and get some bacon in this gullet here. Let's see where we're at with bacon. Let's melt the butter. Get 2-pack. Put in here. Like this. Boom, bam. Show it like that. Crew, what's up, Jigs? What up, Jigs? How are you doing? The chat's been dead lately, Jigs. You might be the only one that can bring life into this chat. Now that people know there's a female in here, they'll probably chat a little more, but in general, it's been a sad, lonely one without people commenting. But I am gonna. Oh, I dropped some money. I am gonna be shifting the way I structure my YouTube in the near future soon, though. So my lives will hopefully be more structured around my business, my updates, what I'm selling, maybe my customers, maybe my experiences in the market with filament in general. That's the direction I'm going to take it. But I will plan to entertain other chats and ideas and thoughts and theories and just hang out with some people in the chat. But overall, it's going to be a little more businessy and updatey. I know it's not going to be for everybody. I'm going to try to find my like-minded people. Um, I'm not the type of person to uh try to draw people in for the sake of drawing them in. I want people to find me naturally and that just kind of it flows. So it's kind of what I'm thinking is going to happen. It's already kind of happening, but that's what I'm thinking is going to continue to happen, guys. Any comments are much appreciated. Keep some chats going. As of this point, I'm just rambling on and assuming someone out there is listening. See if I can't very quickly find my lavalier mic. The only problem is it goes out randomly now. It's weird. Never had a problem with it, and then all of a sudden I start having problems with it. I don't get it. I need to. Okay. Okay. When it was working though. You know what I mean? I mean, I might even go ahead and try it again real quick now that I'm thinking about it because yeah, it's nice to just be mic'd up. Hammer 420. 420 says hammer. The Hebrew hammer says one. Uh, we'll track that down another time. As for now, that's engagement, and I think it all is going to equal out positive and good for my channel for the growth. It's people that oh my gosh, was that fibers? What was that? It's people that get off to that kind of thing. Now I know that 99.9% of this planet isn't going to find that fun or funny, but to the people that have a bunch of accounts, they think that it's uh generally they think that it's really funny, even though like I said, 99% of the planet isn't gonna find it funny that you have a bunch of accounts and you mess with a nobody. Let's go mess with his chat. We feel kind of egotistic, but it's like I laugh at it because I'm literally just somebody with no viewers really. I mean, people will come into a chat like right here where there's like two viewers and they'll come mess around. Like that Hebrew Hammer and the 420, they're under the same account or the same creator, same owner, whatever, you get my idea. And they think it's really funny, but then they go up one day and it's not gonna be. But I appreciate the engagement. I'm not gonna kick you for the fake engagement. I'm not gonna kick you for having chats with yourself on multiple accounts. It's just repetitive things get kicked, certain lines get crossed, obviously they get kicked, but yeah, I say it every live and I'll continue saying it for the years to come. If I keep going live, I'll just keep saying it. It's that simple. Or maybe that complex for some people. That's borderline burnt. One what, Hebrew? So I'm assuming you're the same person as 420, right? You're probably not even in the chat anymore. You already did your setup and your punchline in your mind. So are you even in the chat? And then Jix just came in and said something about somebody that's not here. So that makes 2 people in the chat in a row that said something about people that weren't here. And then, excuse me. But I believe that the 420 person is obviously running the Hebrew account too, because they said something and conjured them. Am I anywhere right, Hebrew or 420? Which is probably the same person anyways, but am I right? No, no, definitely not. Just randomly said hammer. And then a hammer username account came in. And yeah. It's all about steering the narrative, isn't it? Since you're too scared to go live yourself. It's all about trying to control the people that do go live. And I'm one that doesn't censor. I won't censor you for that. What I'll do is I'll just quit reading comments because it loses my motivation to do it. Loses my motivation to want to read the comments when it's not fun or funny. You guys entertain me in the chat. How's that sound? Okay, 420. Cool. What, Toby? My cat's staring at me, meowing. Sorry, 420. I mean, I'm not literally sorry. I'm being sarcastic, obviously. You should get TTS so we can entertain you. Am I just old or am I supposed to know what TTS is? First thing that came to mind was your way of saying I should get tits so I'm more entertaining. That's the first thing that came to my mind was get breasts. Is that what you're saying? Because even that won't make me laugh right now. Something unique about the YouTube algorithm. I think it gets fed a certain way that other platforms don't choose to go. It's kind of a dark algorithm, you know. It's like talking to AI. It's gonna feed into a lot of different things. But the weird thing about live is people will take the chat side. You know what I'm saying? So if it was like the chat versus me, obviously the chat's gonna win. That's literally the defensiveness of going live, in my opinion. But obviously, it can work the other way. You know, celebrities get a lot of approval, but when you're just a small guy like me that just started out, and honestly, you'll never really find anybody as open as me on YouTube. I don't think you'll literally, and I'm being cocky here. I don't think you'll literally ever in your life find a person that will just show you their side of their life that you don't get to see anywhere else. I mean, I don't even have a box. I don't even use a pillow at night. I sleep with no pillow every night of my life. Every night of my life, I sleep on my back with no pillow. Got the box spring out. Got dirt everywhere, hair. Um, it's how I choose to live, guys. Look, I used to print up here. Look at all this. I just don't go over there. If it's really so bad out here that everybody's so perfect, then what the fuck is all this, guys? And that bed stays just as empty. What are you talking about? I mean, if you're talking about for females, that's not a good burn because I literally sleep in it. And have you checked on your mom recently? I swear to God, she was just in there. It may not look like it because it's empty now, but I guess you call me dad now. I don't know. I don't know how that works yet. Um, I've only been with your mom a few times. Hey, that's a good burn back, you know. For you just randomly insulting me, which I don't mind. Why? Here's the thing. Why would someone? Here's the thing. Before you have your little burn back, listen to this. Why would someone put themselves out there if they're not willing to get judged? Think about it. If you put your favorite artwork, you spent your whole, you can spend 5 years on just one art piece, and it's like you put it out there, and there's gonna be a lot of people that don't like it. Why put it out there if you only want to hear the things you want to hear? Tell yourself them lies. If you think that I look ugly enough that I can't fill my bed with someone, you literally don't even know me. And also, that's assuming that a person just wants to keep having sex as much as they can. It's kind of a child's mindset. Maybe older adult, I guess, like younger adult, whatever you call it. But it's not like the normal mindset. It's just always just having sex all the time. The first insult that comes to mind when I'm showing you dirt on my floor, when I'm showing you this dirty life, this kind of dirty looking lifestyle I live. The first insult is, I bet you ain't even filling that bed, or it's empty. Hold on, let's reword it. And that bed stays just as empty. It's just it ages you real fast. It puts in my mind, it puts you as a teenager, right? Obviously, you probably are, but I don't know. And then I mentioned your mom. That was kind of a good burn back. I haven't heard anything back. I've been eyes glued on the comments here, guys. The only thing I've seen is hello from Kenya for the last like 5 minutes, 7 minutes, maybe. Maybe it feels like that, maybe 4 minutes. But yeah, what's up, Mafia? Uh what's up, what's up? Other than that, I think I might maybe eat a little more of something else, and then I'll probably be done eating for a very short amount of time. It's tempting to make some hash browns. Those just sound good. Still no comments, guys. You guys are supposed to give me life here, signs of life here. I'm gonna take off these mics, guys. This whole thing's just going downhill and nobody comments. Running out of steam now. Might actually go do some work. I guess I'm gonna get off here soon, guys. I'm not as motivated to be on live anymore. I used to be very motivated to do this. It's very draining. I think I'm just gonna stick to what I've been talking about, doing my intentional videos about filament, 3D printers, plastic, my experience with the market, my experience with sales and issues and disputes and tariffs and taxes and complaints, just problems in general. Just think that's what I'm gonna be about, whether it's anything you're seeing here today or not. I need to just strap this thing to my chest. I have something for that. Hold on. Maybe I'll just do that while I hang out for a bit. Just strap it to my chest. Let's see how it looks real quick. It's kind of uncomfortable, or I would do it more often, actually. Let me just look at how it's done. I forget how it's fully done. Um, I'm pretty sure this is the whole ordeal here. Where's that strap at? I think it goes like this, right? Or is it underneath? Oh, I bet it's underneath my arm. Dude, I did something wrong. Hold on. So it went over my shoulder. It looks crazy going over my shoulder, though. All right, guys. Do I look crazy yet? All right, guys. So I think it's way too high. I think I need to lower it. I think the camera's just too high. I don't like it. I got it on my chest though, guys. Let me show you what I'm talking about. I gotta show you what I'm talking about. But I can't see any of the comments. I can't see if anybody's in here. My little workaround for that is gonna be unlocking my phone, turning the audio down so it doesn't sit here and echo for a minute. Let's just type in. All right, guys. I think we're finally at a decent mobile point here. I think we're finally at a decent mobile point. See how much it echoes. See how much it echoes. This is so weird wearing it on my chest, guys. I'm not even holding it. I like it. I'm just gonna turn one on for now. Let's get some music going.
Power off. Bluetooth.
Oh yeah, YouTube will crap on me for that. I gotta turn off airplane mode and see if it locks in.
Bluetooth connected.
All right. I usually don't check my YouTube like this. It's like the second time ever, but just wanted to make sure you have a decent angle.
So what wrong with it?
Steampunk owl. Oh yeah, that is pretty sweet. I actually made something yesterday that might end up being a swatch for some. I kind of want to size it up, and I know that I don't have like the settings perfect, but it just kind of works. I think these would be a cute choice to have as swatches for these. So if somebody walks up and they want to know exactly what yellow and purple looks like, I want to print up bigger versions of these when I have them. I think it's a cute angle. It's a good with the eyes, good, you can see the lighting. I need to see what it looks like on the on another print though. Not print, but another collar. Hold on. Oh, we got Toby down here. Go up there, Bubby. What are you doing? You like a hurricane? I need to see something real quick. Okay, I just cleared them earlier. I need to get those going too. I need to actually probably go ahead and print up what I was just talking about. Remember, you're on my chest here, guys. If you can't see anything very well, it's because I'm hands free right now, guys. Okay, we got a box of cardboard here. We got these spools from someone yesterday. We made a little bit of a deal. Yo, 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 yo. Anybody still here? I finally freaking looked at my phone and it said you guys were cut out. So maybe I won't be doing this weird chest method. I didn't transition. I'm not into all that. I mean, I don't mind people that do it. Now I'm getting comments, guys. That whole time I wasn't getting comments. Also, you're muted. 4:20. It was pretty obvious what you were doing if you're still here, dude. I'm not a little kid. What creation did you just make? I didn't see any of these comments, guys. What's the gay bracelet? Where? The one that says smile? Is smiling gay with collars to it? Does that mean it's gay? It's weird. It's a weird thing to assume. What we eating? Everything and anything. Honestly, I still need to eat some more food. I just had a donut and then whatever else I just had. I blacked out for a minute. Bacon sandwich. Did you see my previous chat? That's my little brother. You cooked it in the microwave? Yeah, that's called microwave ready bacon. Yeah. Super said the feds. Feds what? You don't give enough context. You're like 6 years old. Blanco, are you top or bottom? We're just gonna skip to the bottom of the chat, guys. Those ones are kind of boring up there. Somebody brought their family member in and they were trying to be funny and it didn't work and I kind of called him out and I think it made him kind of awkward and I don't want to run people off for ruining their fun, but I think I got a general idea what's going to be okay with the chat, what's going to be funny with the chat, what's going to be fun with the chat, what I should engage with the chat. I'm going to start avoiding certain troll things or certain traps. Fast check. We're not getting motivated to write to you anymore. You don't respond. They weren't showing my comments. My video freaking stopped out. It wasn't showing comments. So far, YouTube in the 4 weeks or so I've done it, maybe 3.5 weeks, 4 weeks. I've had days where I couldn't get audio to work, and it wasn't me. My mic was working. I've had lavalier mics plugged in and out, didn't work. I've had where the video goes out. I've had where the internet starts acting up. That wasn't my phone. It was literally just YouTube's live. I've had multiple lives on at once where it lags. And now it's looking like it's back to the audio's not working and the comments weren't working until I looked at my phone and seen that I had nothing open. It was on my home screen. I clicked YouTube again. I clicked the plus sign to go live again. And it said resume. So I was able to resume. So whatever happened in between there, it's because it's being weird to me. Get a haircut. Why do you want me to get a haircut, stranger? Whoever you are. What's your upside for it? Uh Trinaria? How do you say that? LMAO, nice. I like it. I'm Batman says them. Them what? I really do get bored of one word responses. I don't mind something with a little effort, but half y'all don't even have typo. You have half y'all have typos. Literally, and I mean that. Literally, probably half of the biggest insults on here are from children with typos in their messages that doesn't even hurt anybody's feeling because they don't realize how stupid they are. And right now, I just want to point something out. I know I'm yelling. Right now, if you're commenting, I can't see it. I'll prove it once again. I've proved it multiple days in a row, guys. It doesn't send. Hold on. Where's my phone at? Why is it showing my face? See? Do you see what I'm saying now? There's no comments, is there? I'll try to hold it still. I know it's shaking and it's sending you into a tunnel into another parallel universe. But really focus at the bottom of the screen here where there's no comments. But there's the timeline into the infinite unknown void if you want to visit that. We'll go into the infinite timeline another time. How's that? What if a mirror is just a timeline, or not a timeline, but a time loop? It might look like I'm shaking, but I'm pretty sure that's the video in the world glitching out into this matrix. Ah! Need to clean that mirror. Why? What's your upside for the mirror being clean? What do you want this mirror clean for? What does it affect you? I'm being serious. Before you think I'm attacking you back, what does it need clean for? What does anything need clean for? What for? Answer me. I will wait. What for? What for? What for? What for? Text you. I'm pinning your message so you can get back to me ASAP. Why? I have very, 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 very good air purifiers in here. Industrial grade, probably for warehouses. It's up to like 400 square foot, so not warehouses. But I have one of these right here, literally a zero that tells me when my air is dirty. I mean, I physically live like a fucking king how I want to live. I literally live the life that I want to live. I make my own money. I'm not trying to be rude here, but why? I mean, what do you benefit from me changing my life for you? And if you're trying to sell me on it like a salesman, what do I benefit from doing what you tell me to do? I genuinely don't know why people can comment one thing, but they cannot give a literal answer back to a sarcastic sounding question, but it's real. I'm genuinely asking you, what does my life affect you? That's dirt. What do you got to say about that, too? I'm sure you have a lot of opinions. I don't even care. I've lived my whole. I'm 30. I'm turning 31 this month. I've lived 30 years. Well, probably not 30 years. Let's backtrack. Hold on. Read some comments. Nothing in there. As usual, you can just attack and dish it out and judge, but you can't actually have a real conversation, avoiding an argument. But I'm gonna make up real numbers here. These are made up. These are fake numbers. I'm gonna say I've lived 25 years of my life being worried about what everyone thinks of me. Just every person. Every person. I wonder what they think of me. That's ground cinnamon, by the way. That's not like dust off an asshole. Okay. But yeah, I've wondered my whole life, like what. Hold on, let's find that dirty chip. Wonder what people think of me. Oh, I hope they don't think I'm nasty and judge me. I remember going into high school and I'd like slick my hair with water. I wasn't dirty. I'd shower all the time, but I was so worried about this that like that wouldn't have flown by in high school. I didn't even look good in high school, but I definitely wouldn't have. And I realized nobody remembers anything. Nobody knows anything. Nobody cares. That's the secret to life, Tezq. Nobody really cares. As long as you're not harming anyone, you're not hurting anyone, you're not stealing anyone's freaking opportunities. And what do you benefit from me cleaning every little piece of everything in my fucking life? What do you benefit? You still haven't comment. I'm still wasting my fucking breath on somebody that's probably a robot or an AI chat just to not even get a response back. Everybody's like, oh my god, it's so nasty. I'd come by and clean it. Okay, next. It's weird. It's like, great, you're better than me. Lovely. It's weird. I think it's weird to sit here and act fake online, guys. If you want fake, just go find all the. All right, I accidentally hit the power off screen button. But yeah, if you want fake, go find any other YouTube channel. I'm probably one of the most real YouTubers there are now, and I only have 300 followers. But you know what? I've earned them by just being myself and being real, and I do get a lot of work done too, guys. Like you're not seeing me do anything but pace around and complain because somebody wants to call me dirty. Well, guess what? Look at my walls too, bud. Everything. 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 Look at the stove. Everything. If I just start beating people to everything, just expose every bit of my personal life, every bit of every single literal weird thing in my life, I'm pretty sure I'm just gonna beat people to the punch. Like, yeah, I got a box in here that's years old, probably dirty. I've got stained stuff laying around everywhere. Carpet hasn't been vacuumed in like 2 weeks, probably 3 weeks, probably even. Got dirt all over the floor, guys. I would zoom in, but I got to show my chest again. So you can just judge from afar. You can just assume everything is dirtier than it looks. Look at the wall. Um, I would look at my phone, but there's never any new comments, guys. It's only negative comments. I think people like watching people spiral out. I went a couple weeks without really reacting, and now I'm reacting, and people are eating it up. People love that shit. See if we actually have any comments. Let's check it like this. This is the way I'm gonna have to check it. I mean, you are now, see what I mean? Should keep your home presentable for yourself. Yeah, because I'm not getting your comments. I just showed you a parallel universe 2 minutes ago, didn't I? Like 5 minutes ago. I went into my bathroom and showed you my phone. I can't see comments on my phone that I'm talking to you live right now on. I mean, that's not a good thing, but I guess it's real. Exactly. Where can you go to get real right now? Astronomy. Name literally one place you can go see anything real where people do not give you the fakest version possible. There's probably somewhere, but I've never heard of anyone that just shows their life, shows you what's in their fucking fridge. I've never even seen in another human's fridge that I didn't see in person. Never online in my life have I seen in another person's fridge. Name one place you can do that. Name one place. I'm genuinely asking. This is not sarcasm. Orange, I'm sorry, but I'm not looking for anybody. I'm not looking for someone. That's why the burn earlier about my bed being empty every night, it didn't hit hard. I don't want someone in my bed. I want a cat or two. I don't care if that gets made fun of. You guys are gonna realize that my superpower is my authenticity, my abrasiveness. The fact that I'm kind of more bulletproof than a lot of you, I think. Because the fact that you guys are dishing it out to strangers as if they're gonna when they're hold on, I want presenting it the way they are, it just shows something about you guys. Why are you guys worried about whether I own my own house, whether I'm single, whether I sleep alone in my own bed? You guys want to say that I transitioned, right? You guys want to say that I'm gay and transitioned, right? Whatever those have some sort of link together. For some reason, those are always linked together. Um, But I don't. I'm not gay. I'm not transitioning. I live in my own house. I do what I want to do. I run my own business. I genuinely am only answering this because I want to. I feel no obligation to bots or strangers or AI, whatever. I call bots AI. AI is pretty much bots to me. Bots is AI when it comes to spam chats, spam messages. Do it, Orange. Seriously. And you know what? The more that I show these dirty sides of myself, the more they make me want to clean it. And I have cleaned over time. You might not see it right here in this exact chat. You guys get that time to judge me. But I'll gain subscribers from this. I'll gain engagement from this. I'll get monetization from doing this shit, guys. I've seen videos. This is not why I do it. I'm just a dirty person. I've seen videos where people really just cook up in this like an abandoned trap house, like a bando. They'll cook up meals that the most disgusting, vile looking meals on these old, dirty, recycled looking burners and nasty looking. I mean, genuinely, sincerely, stuff that would make anybody sick. And they're getting millions of views. They're getting so much money from being nasty. Why would I not just be my nasty self, not hide it, and just work on being a better person? Maybe feel embarrassed by choice, not because of pressure. When you have cats like these, there's four indoor. We let the neighbors in a lot, and I got an outdoor. I mean, I wasn't like this until these cats. That's my excuse. Just like someone that has kids, like I get it. I don't know. Definitely orange. Do that though. 35 push-ups, champ. That's weak. Is that like a flex to you? If they're real push-ups, I guess that's not bad. But them sissy boy push-ups, you gotta do about 80 of them to even. I think you're just lonely. I'm really not a lonely person. I'm actually let me go ahead and I'm open up a little bit, okay? I'm not lonely, but I want to have the microphone. I want the floor. I'm not shy anymore. I've lived a lot of my life being shy and embarrassed, and I'm 30 years old. I'm not getting any younger. I'm starting to see expression lines, crow's feet. I'm starting to see aging on my face. So guess what? I'm putting out every little speck of me that I feel like I should and want to, and I can. And until someone shuts me down or anything, I'm probably not going away. I understand that real is intimidating. It's scary. That's why we want the movie. That's why we want a TV show. That's why you don't see real anywhere else, guys, because a lot of people do want the fantasy. And I'll tell you right now, I don't chase that fantasy. I don't. I just I just ignore a lot of what's reality, but I don't go chasing some bullshit that I'm not gonna get. I'm pretty real with myself about a lot of things. So if I'm dirty and that's embarrassing, that's just where I'm at right now, guys. And that is embarrassing, and that's nothing to be proud of. So let's unpin that stupid one about the mirror. If I'm gonna clean a mirror. But what I'm really saying is tech or Tez. Um, I want the floor. I want the microphone. So I'm not lonely, but I definitely would be alone if I didn't have this outlet I'm doing now. I also have a decent little tiny following on Facebook now, and I get monetized from Facebook. So I do get paid a little bit to go post on Facebook. Touching some nerves, Chris. About what? About which part? No, my voice is naturally loud. This is literally my speaking voice. I've actually thought about doing voice acting and stuff. I have an actual better radio kind of voice I'm not using right now, but I could hold on. Let me put it on me for a second. Like I said, that's why I'm doing this. I'm number one. I'm not lonely. Ultimately, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna build out a lot of my brands and my ideas for my entrepreneurship through this. So I'd say probably 40% of it's lonely, want more attention. 60% is like, hey, I'm gonna make something real of this. I'm consistent enough that that alone gets credit. Just showing up on live, no matter how much you get made fun of or called names, that gets some sort of credit. And I can show you my YouTube statistics where it does. I do get positive engagement from all of the negativity. So we're back to not seeing the comments here again. And I oh, there they are. It's too late for the world, lawless. It's a negative way to look at it, but I'm not gonna say that's wrong. I mean, it's getting pretty. Orange said I didn't mean anything by it. By what? I already forget. Brain hit a reset right there because I can't read your comments here. Everyone in the U.S. is like this guy. Why you got a live screen and embarrassing meltdown? I'm not melting down. This is my speaking voice. That's why I was actually. That's why I turned the camera on me. I was actually about to say that. Nobody's having a meltdown here. But I know that's like your way of trying to. I've noticed one thing with YouTube. I'm going to off sidetrack real quick. The way that you guys get people to do the things that you want them to do is by saying that they're doing it. So if you want somebody to react about being gay or talk about being gay, you just say, "When did you turn gay?" Or "This is my favorite gay streamer." So I'm starting to catch on to the algorithm of the bots and how they're feeding the children to me. And I know that sounds weird, but I'm not happy about it either. I put not for kids on here, and I swear to God, at least 80% of the people that watch my lives are young teenagers. And I've been letting it slide because I can't prove it, and they're obviously under an adult count, but it's getting close to reporting certain ones. You're okay to be young. You're okay to watch YouTube videos, but this is not a video or a channel for kids. So I'll figure out a way to moderate that, or I'll get some sort of moderator. But yeah, nobody's. And you didn't even spell embarrassing, right? So that aged you to about probably 14 years old. Astronomy says, in my opinion, you would be good at lots of stuff just for dude, I could. And I haven't even messed around with to the official that's what I was talking about, guys. Yeah, whoever that is. They're in some sort of group or they have some sort of copy paste thing they must be getting because the same emoji and the same format. And that's what I was just saying about a minute ago, guys. I got to get some credit for the persistence, the consistency of how much I just show up through all the shit. I mean, I can't just plug my nose and sift through this shit. It is everywhere on YouTube live with the comments and the people and the engagement. So respect to the one it says there's 5 people in here, right? Respect to the 1 or 2 people that are real here and not a bot. I know I bring up bots a lot, but it's just I mean, what human thinks the same things are funny in the same chats when there's like nobody in the chat, right? Only a bot would literally monitor that and say, you know what, YouTube, we can get you more viewers and people stay on your platform longer if we do fake engagement. It's got to be really, really sensitive topics. It's got to be like turning it into Twitter for the moment. So everything is YouTube live, right? And then shoot out like a Twitter kind of comment. Like this exactly. I'll read it exactly word for word. Welcome everybody to the official LGBTQ community. They're saying this is some sort of fake community. I got put into some spam bot or some sort of Reddit forum. I got put into a forum somewhere or something. But I still think it's bots. I think it's humans operating the bots, obviously. Let me just reread it without saying anything. Welcome everybody to the official LGBTQ only stream. Like and subscribe, guys. That's what someone says. I think that this is the goal, and I'm going to speak 100% fact from my thoughts and opinions and my very forward-thinking brain. So the idea of putting that exact comment repeatedly, this is true. Take a note if you really want some advice from somebody that did about 5 minutes of thinking on this. The idea is that I read that out loud and that it actually slowly gets pushed into being what my channel is about, even without me doing it, by just saying it, because the algorithm eats everything up for breakfast, right? So if I repeat that exact comment like they keep trying, then it slowly does categorize me in something that I'm not. So instead of saying those comments, we are going to immediately start deleting and reporting them people. Starting today, I've officially read that exact comment weeks in a row. Today is going to be the first moment we're going to start taking out the repeated comments, guys. I've threatened it for days in a row, guys. I don't know why YouTube can't just get rid of people instead. They just took it back. They just took it back, guys. But what they don't realize is I'm going to start making note of names, and I'm going to start making sure YouTube deletes channels instead of just deleting them from mine. I want to make sure nobody else repeat comments. And this is the sad part, guys. I give them the benefit of the doubt. It does get engagement. But here's the problem, guys. They're not rewording it. They're not using different emojis. They're literally copy paste bots. So we're going to go ahead and start with Fat Muppet, taking a note. And yeah, it is kind of weird to dedicate that much time to this, right? But I want YouTube to start taking me serious. Feed the bullshit to another, I want to say asshole, but I'm not an asshole. Feed this shit to another place. Because I only want real engagement. I don't want these same repeat ones. So we're gonna hide the user on the channel. We're gonna put them in timeout. We're gonna make a note of their name, and hopefully we can get a little list together and get YouTube to start not just blocking YouTube channels, but deleting them and going through emails and actually making sure these accounts don't affect anyone else. If I can better the world with little weird little things like that, I'm going to. I actually got pretty tech nerdy for a while. So let's hope these people have Linux. I might be able to find out a little bit more about what's going on behind their PCs as well. I might be able to start doing, I don't want to say hacking, but I might be able to start getting into some things with people that are messing with me. So we're not going to get into that verbally now, but I'm going to start taking notes of certain names. And we're going to start with, like I said, the Fat Muppet's going to be number one here. I'll read your comments in a minute. We're finally getting comments, guys. I was about to get off live. If I don't get comments anymore, I usually go off. When I first started out, it didn't bother me, but now if I don't get engagement and viewers, I am going to start hopping off. I have a lot of work to do. I come on here just to chat, but we're going to start by getting rid of Fat Muppet. And if anybody else has a problem with this, I'll get rid of you if you don't uh, get ready yourself. Put user in timeout. We'll go 24 hours. If that don't work, well, okay. There's another comment by the same person. I can't tell you how many times I got flashed by profile pictures in the comments. Like, what? Are you serious? Like private parts, like genitals, as a profile picture? No, I'm reporting your stream for racism. That's fine too. Jonathan says false claims and strikes will backfire. Well, no, I'm saying if people repeat the same comments, if you keep repeating the same comments, claiming that I'm in some sort of group that I'm not, yeah, I'll start writing down names and getting things. And if people are racist, I will start making notes of that, or I'll get some sort of public shame wall as long as I know that it doesn't encourage people to continue doing things. But that's fine too. Astronomy says, bro, why are people so mad? It's crazy because this man is just speaking about pretty solid stuff. I just trying to just be real. I think what happens is I'm getting put into a group. Like let's just say you're 13 years old and you're in a high school or not high school, like a middle school or whatever. I think they realize that they can interact with an adult and actually be heard because you know how little kids don't get heard. Like they're fucking stupid, right? Like they'll get into a group and they'll tell their little friend, like, look at this weird dude online. He's actually reading comments. And then, like that little kid earlier said, my little brother, he's a little boy, it sound like, or little girl. My little brother's in here too. And what happens is I think their little group starts telling, here, let me send it to you. I found out how to copy and paste the link, guys. I'm trying to talk like a little kid here. I just figured out how to copy and paste the link, guys. Let's troll this weird dude. He might get really mad and block us. And I know it sounds like I'm making things up because I am. But when it's always little kids repeatedly, and usually one of the troll things they love to say is, I'm on my mom and dad's account. They're watching it with me. Don't cuss. Don't say any cuss words. I'm pretty sure that's how they would say it too. Don't say any cuss words. My mom thinks you're so funny. I'm surprised people aren't like, my mom's single. Like faking on that shit. Sticky fingers. What does that mean? Where's the context for sticky fingers? Are you saying I'm nasty, sticky fingers? Are you saying I'm a thief? Those are the comments that'll eventually get blocked too, or I'll have a moderator. Not for that specifically, but just when you only add one word or two words and it's not like even relevant to what we're talking about. It's discouraging, it's boring. Taking a notes name for what? For people that are being racist or repeatedly saying, oh, you're gonna do exact all right, we're gonna go and report. Nah, I'm not gonna block you, FK, but You're gonna do your thing where you try to troll me. What I'll do is this is my combat. You'll only get to the people in the chat because I'll quit reading your comments. But you'll be able to have your little inside. Maybe 30% of the people will find you funny in the comments. So I understand you're gonna make a list of what to do to try to get to me. But one thing you don't know about me here, this is a good tidbit to know about me. My voice is naturally this loud. I'm not mad or irritated right now. This is my speaking voice. So I know like you guys think you're getting down to me, but to whatever gods you believe in, I'm going to tell you right now, you're not really. Um, Words over a phone don't have the same effect on me like they do some people. I have trouble understanding that sometimes. You can really hurt people's real literal feelings with just words, but I only forget that because I don't feel like that. I don't. There's not a faggot or a gay or a transitioning or any word you can call me as a straight man, straight single man, that's gonna bother me. You can call me greasy, homeless, mething around. I feel like I've already beat you guys to the punchline on a lot of jokes. And if anything, you guys have opened my eyes up to some good things to make fun of myself about. I'm built different, guys. I understand I look like a punching bag, but you're gonna end up with some bloody fists. And I just made that metaphor up. I just made that up. I look like some cheap little punching bag, right? You know, but I'm telling you, you're like hitting a brick wall here, baby. You have returned. See? Perfect example, guys. You have returned from what? From what? Last time I asked for what on something, I didn't get an answer. So I'm just going to assume you're talking to someone else in another chat or I'm missing comments. It's that simple. Actually, you know what I'll do right now to clarify? I'm going to check my other phone. I'm going to see if I'm missing comments because I have to be. You guys, there's for like 6 people in the chat, there's got to be someone commenting. Nah, we're going to find out. Nah, we're going to find out. It doesn't say comments here now. I was just looking at comments like earlier. Now it's not letting me. There it is. Yeah, I don't get offended easily, but I mean, if I'll give you one thing, if you eventually push me to that limit and I'm already there, I might take a few minutes to control myself, but to get to that point, it is difficult. But once I'm there, you probably got me in a more sensitive state, but I'm telling you, just words alone, it's a bitch to get me there, I promise. I was the only person in chat. Pizza slice, that's fine. My phone's been lagging. I'm seeing comments right now that I didn't see on my whole entire phone this whole time. Right now. The last comment I can see, and this is no joke, guys. It says, "You have returned," and it was by ASW Hippie. That's the last comment I see on this phone. And then I check this phone. Are you out of pot? Your other phone? Whatever, dork. Court, Jersey brother. How dare you not be offended? They learn better face to face. Sausage, you think you'd beat my ass face to face? You just think I'm so weak that you can just size me up over a phone? Man, people just don't fucking know me, dude. Words yin. Yin to be inadequate. Some kids don't learn that way. Friggin' packet, yo. Sausage, you crack me up. Sausage, my honey. How am I gonna get mad at somebody with sausage, my honey? You know? Free Willy 1, 2, and 3. You look like the guy that went off his teacher for not teaching the class and handing out packets every day. Dude, he's like, kids just, or I can't even imitate how he said it, but he's just like, we just want to learn, man. We just want to learn, or something like that. I know exactly what you're talking about. What are your 3 favorite movies? I don't really watch movies. Acting like they can't just get off the app or scroll. Same for me. I could get off there too. Do you support trans rights in bathrooms? Might as well give them another bathroom if they're gonna make it. If they're gonna be that persistent about being a transgender, then just give them another bathroom. Don't put them in there with the same sex that they're claiming to be. I mean, you're born a male or a female, whether or maybe a hermaphrodite, but pretty much you get my idea. I think I'm spitting everywhere. You guys see that spit a minute ago? Made phone sticky. All right, let's see if we got any comments. Let's get fried. Stan says it's fried time. Do some derbs. Hit the derbs and dispos. Dude, I got my own smoke. Oh, hold on. I got a message on Facebook. S- How do you pronounce that? When did you drink a bottle of massage oil last time? Grammatically speaking, that doesn't even seem right. When did you drink a bottle of massage oil last time? I mean, even if that was a real question, like you just said that I drank it last time. I bet I don't know. Is that the Diddy party? No, I don't want to make a joke about that. Hey, I actually got to see that comment. Uh, Victoria said, "I'm trans. I use the men's bathroom still, so women are comfortable, but the men come in like, am I in the right bathroom?" That's actually kind of funny. Come on, come on. Let's reread that again. I'm trans. I use the men's. All right, so you must be a woman identifying as a man, right? Or how's that work? Clarify if I'm wrong. I'm trans. I use the men's bathroom still, so women are comfortable, but the men come in like, "Am I in the right bathroom?" LOL. You mean the women are comfortable with you being in there with their man or something? Go ahead and clarify what you mean because I'm trying to take you serious, assuming you're not trolling me. Great point on the trans issue. I support your point. Yeah, I mean, if they're persistent enough to really believe this or really find that to be their truth, then just don't mess with the kids. Just leave the children out of anything. I don't want to say weird because that is being judgmental, but anything unstandard, untypical, whatever the word would be. You know what I mean? There's a word for that. The general population agrees upon a certain thing in the United States. You know what I mean? Certain countries have a general. I'd say in the United States, people are generally okay to do what they want to do. Just try not to mess with the kids, which I understand politicians and certain people in power, celebrities. I understand they want you to mess with the kids, but my personal opinion is do what you got to do if you really believe it and feel it's right, but just don't mess with people's opportunities and you know what I mean? Certain things like biology, I don't personally think people should mess with. I honestly personally think this is where I have weird beliefs, and I hope you guys just bear with me. This is just my opinion, but I personally believe if somebody wants to bring their own kid down a certain way without, touching them or anything weird, just there I don't really see a world where people should be able to interfere with that if it's not truly a danger. And what I'm saying is, I'm not saying I think that people should allow whatever because it's their kids, but I don't live in a world where I think go lock that person up because I don't know. I don't know what I believe. There's a fine line in there where I think it is kind of wrong, but I don't see a world where I think somebody should be told how to raise their family if it's not like really genuinely really bad. I mean, if you're not touching your kid, if you make them think that there's something else, is that in your guys' opinion in the chat? If there's anybody in here, is that crossing the line, or do you? There's got to be a line somewhere, and it's subjective. It's very different for everyone, but I just don't see a world where I think people should have their shit kicked in, like their door kicked in and raided or anything, over doing. I don't know how to word it, guys. Bro, make some trance beats. So when a guy sees me in the bathroom, they're like, "Oops, oh my god." Do you really believe that you're a man, or did you really transition into a man? Or you just or what's your take on that? I don't want to sound rude, but are you doing it for attention? I mean, did somebody raise you that way? Did you just feel that way? I mean, if it's not something you want to get into, just understand I am a little abrasive, so if my questions seem odd, but I think anybody in the chat that's actually here and we're about this chat, we might as well just ask you. I mean, do you enjoy that strangeness? Do you thrive off that? I mean, we need to get your ass here on live. We need to have a little chat. I mean, some people just need insight. I mean, I don't have insight on anything. Let's get my other phone back out and let's see if we have any comments. My phone is back to not reading, not showing me comments. Let's see if we got some comments real quick. Oh shit, I clicked something. I'm a woman, a trans woman. Okay. All right. Oh, so you still get called a trans woman if you identify as a man, right? So trans just identifies what you started as, right? So if you're a trans man, that means you're biologically a man, but you identify as a woman. Is that the mistake that I it's murky. Oh my god, we got a lot of comments. I wish these would pop up my regular phone, guys. The last comment on my phone. Oh, I think my comments just loaded, guys. Dude, I wish you guys could see my phone right now. I literally don't know what the problem is. Look at this. I know it's gonna trip out again, but look at the comments real quick. You can't see it because I just covered it up. Dang it. There's literally like nothing. See that? That's all the way at the bottom. Wait, wait, hold on. Now it ain't moving. Yeah, look. See, watch. I'm gonna try to hold it still. Sorry, guys. Look. It's all the way up. I don't know why they're not loading, so I'm gonna have to. Oh, gee, many Christmas. I'm gonna have to read them from this phone here, guys. Let's read them from this phone here, guys. All right, I'm gonna have to read at the bottom. I'm looking into the future. Yeah, that was weird, wasn't it? Infinite comment. You're a trans woman, so a woman, a man then. I'm not gonna take that standpoint publicly, but I was born that way to believe that as well. I mean, I was born to believe that too. Whoever said they're a trans, I come from a world where you're one or the other. I'm pretty sure there's a hermaphrodite out there, so I think there's three options, but the three options most people pick from aren't those. So I don't know I don't know. She is multiple women. Don't misgender her and don't mispluralize her. Algorithm exposed what you watch with the worst connection possible. Yeah, try and understand more. Layers to everything. So a man then. I'm bot scared. Do you do it for attention? Says the douche making videos for attention. You think I'm a douchebag just because I'm on live? That's a fair opinion. That's part of your amendment, right? So you a non-gender male boy. Uh-oh, making fun of the person now. It's such an incredibly minor issue compared to the horror of what is going on in the world. I agree. I agree. It just happened to come up in chat because people keep calling me gay and trans and all these things. And you know what? If we're gonna have the 5 seconds of hatred to put that out into the world for something I'm not, I'm gonna eventually just snap and defend myself after a few weeks of it. It's been about 3.5 weeks of being called gay. I've been live for about almost a month now. So every day of going live, I've pretty much heard that I'm gay or transitioning, and I think it's my time to stand for myself and kind of state my point on it. As long as you leave the kids alone, I don't think it really bothers me. But hey, if you think I'm a douche prick online, that's fine too. It is my live, and I do have the microphone, so you can scroll away if it's not for you. Um, Now I gotta go back to this phone because it's got the real comments. What's your zodiac sign? You're fucking awesome, my dude. I think I'm an Aries. Is Aries for March 23rd? I know I should know these things because like the stereotypical hippie knows this stuff, but I think I'm an Aries, guys. Is you a non-gender male boy? So literally on white. I'm looking into the future. Okay, we already read those. LOL, love the hate. Do you really, Victoria? At this point, you probably already decided that's who you are, and you probably do kind of love it, right? I mean, if you're gonna commit to something, commit to it, right? I'm not saying I'm picking one side or the other, but you know what? If that's who you are, then that's who you are, you know? How dare this dude be a respectful, reasonable internet streamer? The nerve. I appreciate you. Actually, you know what, Jersey? You just made my day better, man. I needed five good positive points for all the negativity points, metaphorically speaking. That made my day better. Just reading one nice thing. It's so easy to put out crap into the world and be mean to somebody. Just to say something nice. That was really nice. I uh-oh. Did you just get mad at me, Victoria? I'm not even picking sides here, dude. What happened here? Let me read some comments. Hold on. I think we're getting this is starting to let's all right, hold on. Why don't we just try to find things that we can get along on, guys? Because let's be honest, that's one of them topics we're not going to agree on. We can inform each other, we can teach each other, we can try to understand from each other's point of view, but we're not going to agree on that, guys. I'm just saying, there might be a few people that agree. A lot of people hate on Victoria. I personally think it's weird. I personally don't want to shit next to someone that does that, but I don't want to get canceled saying that, guys. I just don't understand that world. I come from a world where the movies and the TV shows we made fun of the gay people. You know, like I don't know how to describe it other than I find it weird too, but I'm not going to sit here and say Victoria's weird for really what they believe. If they don't I don't know, man. I would even say if they didn't do it for attention it would matter, but you know what? Even if they do, it's I respect people that commit to what they do, and if they're not messing with kids and they're just doing what they feel is right for themselves, it'd be like me shaving my head bald. It's for me, and it doesn't need to affect everyone else. And if someone has an opinion on it, that's just how anything is going to be that can take opinions. So my standpoint is I grew up finding this weird. I still kind of find it different, but I definitely live in a world now where you can't make fun of it. You can't really judge it. You got to kind of embrace it. And let's be honest, a lot of people are already backtracking on it. There's a lot of people that they don't want to be a different gender. They don't want to, and that's okay. But we got to live in a world where this is already where we're at. You know, we can't just crap on everything that anyone else does that we don't understand or agree with. I mean, it all boils down to the kids. If people aren't messing with the kids, then and the problem with that is people influence people by just being themselves. So it's like my mommy was a dog. I'm a dog. My mommy was a transgender. I was a transgender, but I don't think that's the problem. I think the problem is when people start pushing it onto people. Just being yourself and whatever, that's one thing, but it's like, "No, you're 7 years old and you are trans." It's like, that's a problem. But if this Victoria person's an adult, it's really probably none of our business to an extent. To an extent. But Victoria, you gotta recognize we're still in a country where we stand for our beliefs. We gotta stand for our people, and you are our people, we're our people, all of our people are our people, but you got to understand it's going to get that pushback a lot. And even in this chat right now, I'm not taking a side, but even I find it to just be a lot, guys. I mean, but I don't experience where I live, guys. Let me clarify one thing, and I'm gonna read some comments. Where I live in a small town, guys. We don't experience that. You'll have some gay people or whatever. You might have a transgender person, but it's not something you're gonna encounter, but maybe once a year. And even then, they just look like it. You know what I mean? They're not like doing something weird. You can't identify these people by how they're acting. They might just sound a little flamboyant. They might just sound a little, you know what I mean, different or whatever. They might embrace that personality or character trait, but generally, a gay person is no different than a straight person. A transgender is no. We gotta really, we gotta really just love each other if we can. I know it's kind of a weird way to end that whole point, but let's read some comments. I have a feeling there's at least a couple here, and my main phone is still behind. What are you? I'm confused. Someone said. That's the last comment other than exactly LOL. All right, I'm sitting down reading some comments for a second. I got to read them on this phone though. All right, Victoria says, "Y'all can't hurt me." Victoria, you ain't just trolling, right? You really are. I don't want to have fake comment. Is this your favorite color? Flag. Higher said yes. What are you? I'm confused. Pieces or Pisces, Aries, cusp. Ooh, I didn't know there was. I've heard of those, but I didn't know. Victoria said that kid shit is fake, by the way. Oh, you meant with oh, you mean like where they were like indoctrinating the kids and stuff and being weird and giving them like sex changes and stuff at like 16 and stuff. That was a freaky looking thing, but I don't have kids, so Papa says kids is a no-no. You don't give me trans vibe, you just give me stoner nerd gamer. Well, you're the one person that says that. Most people say homeless or drug dealer, meth addict, whatever, just gay, and that's okay. Someone said F politics. It's like brownies, bro. Is that how you pronounce that? I don't watch My Little Pony, but if my bro does, he's still part of the fam. That's what I'm saying, man. I mean, unless he's trying to like jerk you off, then it's like, yo, get the hell off me, and then you can call him a sexist or not sexist slur, but a homophobic slur. Like, get off me, you whatever. Like, if he's a homie, he'll get it, obviously. It's like, but yeah, you don't want to just go beating up, I mean, we're all just regular dudes. We're all just regular chicks out here. Victoria says, I've evolved. I don't need attention. I'm a mother to my child. That's cool. That's what I'm saying. Instead of bringing back hate, just brings out positivity. I want to live in a place where people and aliens exist and no one notices. Hey, we already might be there. I know there's a lot of hate, and it might be easier to notice that hate sometimes. It gets a little more highlighted, but we might be the aliens. Let's go find the humans together, guys. Let's go find the people together. I like that response. Instead of bringing hate, I like that response. Good response, Victoria. Uh, Industry says, "Hey, bro, would you like a big bean burrito? You seem angsty." That's funny. Victoria says, "Yeah, I know. Hello, I'm okay with that. You not being okay with it. Yeah, see? Victoria says, I'm okay with you not being okay with it. Not everything hurts me. I'm not doing this for you guys. I'm doing this for me. See what I'm saying? That's the kind of people we need. We can all find that way to just, you know what? We're already living together. Let's just enjoy it. Let's just find a reason to not. I don't know. Let's just find a reason to say something positive about each other, guys. There's a lot of stereotypes around a lot of things too, guys. Not all trans people and gay people are trying to fuck anything and everything. And I know that's like a thing that, non-sarcastically is in the movies, but it's like they're just normal people. I ain't gonna lie, half y'all you can tell though. You go to Bangkok, you can tell you're not biologically what you say. Like Victoria, if you're hot still and you identify as a man, it's very conflicting. But if you like look like a man and you don't look like a woman, it's very obvious. Like if you were a biological woman and you look like you're trying to be a man, honestly, what I'm saying is it's really obvious no matter what you do. It's really hard to look like the opposite sex. I feel like Bangkok's got that down pat. I keep messing with my face, don't I? Here we go again. Bro, if you keep making sense like this IDK. Jersey, the sad part is I swear to God you're being sarcastic. I literally have a little tear in my eye from laughing so hard right now. Oh, I'm literally crying. Hold on, let me prove it. Oh my God, like a little tear. You can't really see it. My face is so dry. Look how dry my face looks from showering so much. No, that was funny though. Oh my God. And it's just my opinions. I mean, like, obviously, Victoria's probably like, dude, seriously, you got problems. But oh my God, that's funny. I just love the fact that one minute it's like a rally and we're like fighting, and the next minute it's like, everything's chill, guys. Just don't touch my bits and bobs with your bits and bobs. Okay, guys, I just got a call. Apparently I missed some business earlier on this live. I got to get off here. If there's any sort of unresolved chat here, go ahead and try to do it real quick. I totally spaced responding to business, and I haven't had any business today because of it. So I'm gonna double check my phone. Okay, I just seen they did message me. In fact, they did message me. Okay, someone else did. What up, broski? Yeah, I don't have a problem with bamboo as long as the price is okay. I like paying $10 a spool. I will need one black PLA, one black PTG, and one white PTG, I think, and a build plate. That's what I like to hear, man. Just let me know for sure, for sure. Dot dot dot. Pretty sure sure. All right, and I want to check my text real quick too. Hold on, guys. I know this is gross, but I gotta take a crap, and I'm not gonna touch my phone because that is one thing I do find gross myself. I may live a little bit dirty, but oh.